Okay, welcome back to another edition of Real BatDude Plays. This is video number 4 on our playlist of playing Soul Gambler. The other videos are linked down below, videos 1 through 3. So check out earlier gameplay to get you caught up with where we're at in the story. Again, a quick recap. We play FAUST, a college graduate who has a meaningless job, bored, got introduced to the devil, an old witch who has tempted us, has tricked us into having a pact with her, but to sell our soul. We have to openly, willingly make a choice to get indulgences to make our life easier at a cost of a portion or all of our soul. So far we're playing the good boy scenario, and we're refusing all attempts at being tempted by this witch, or aka the devil. We found out in the last video that the witch may or may not be the devil, but for some reason she blames our bloodline, the FAUST family bloodline, I think for the loss of her family, her child, who I think she's trying to bring back to life by stealing a soul and putting it into her child, who she feels was wrongly stolen of his life. That's where we're at. Now, right now, we have a choice to make. Are we going to stand up and fight against this witch for our freedom? Or are we going to fight or flight right now? We're in Dublin, Ireland. We got tricked to traveling across the world to Dublin, Ireland, where she has more strength and power because that is her homeland. Will we fight or will we flight? Let's check out the gameplay. Bear with me here in just a moment. Okay, here's where we're at. What choice do we have? Should we wait and see what happens? Do we face her head on? Or we yell at the old woman? She just got done punishing a guy who was trying to help us. You could see that in the last video. So what do? I think we're sick and tired of her crap. We're going to face her head on. We've had enough of her crap. Let's go. I rushed up her, ready to hit her. Take this, you crazy old witch. My fist had stopped completely. I couldn't move any muscle in my body. Your luck is what I need. Your luck is what I need, your whole body. Those were the last words I heard before passing out. Oh, damn. I woke up without knowing for how long I'd been sleeping. Look at us. We're a human sacrifice. I was laid down, arms outstretched. Behind my head, a tombstone under an old tree around me, symbols drawn with some sort of white powder. Back to me, facing the moon, was the witch. I tried to move, but my body was paralyzed. What's happening? What is this place? Under the ground, immediately below you, in the same position, are the bones of my son. It's been too long, hundreds of years. We waited so long for this moment. Finally, I will be able to fix it all. To make it right, to change the past. And wait, what do I have to do with all this? Why? When my son died 666 years ago, I started a ritual. A ritual which last step must be done by him using your body. The body that was supposed to be his. What do you mean, it was supposed to be his? Change the past? Are you insane? That man with the green eyes is the father of my son. When he allowed my son to get killed by the church, he broke fate of our heritage. I was supposed to have grandchildren, great-grandchildren. Instead, I watched the lineage of that woman proliferate. A Catholic woman whom he married. You are a descendant of that man, Mr. Faust. Born on the same day as my son, the evening of April 30th. You should have been reincarnated of him. Reincarnation? That does not exist. Ah, as I told you, it makes no difference whether you believe it or not. After all this banter with selling your soul and other things, you still doubt what you see? I'm crazy. I must be crazy. When my son died, I've imprisoned a part of his soul within me. And part of his soul that had a bond with that man, I've abandoned. The part that is within you. So why is this? I've always felt so incomplete. Yes, but you'll be whole pretty soon. Although you won't remember anything. When the soul of my son takes over your body, his personality would take precedence over yours. I want nothing of that man in my son. And when he and I get together again, he will use his dagger to complete the ritual, and history shall be rewritten. Why are you doing this only now? This only now? It needed to be done today. Today is the day that my son died, the anniversary of his death. I've kept my eye on you for a long time. Do you remember the first time you saw me? It was at the bus stop. At the bus stop? No. The first time was just a moment before that. Oh, her. You were born on the same day as my son. Oh, that bitch. She was the fake HR lady. You had to see video number 1. And she asked us a bunch of questions. It's a 1 in 35 chance, not so much of a coincidence. That's all I needed to know. Why are you telling me all this? One of the conditions for the ritual is that you know exactly what is being done. Condition I have just fulfilled to the letter. No, wait! I followed you from afar since the day you were born, and guaranteed that your life was the most tedious possible. After all, I need you to make the pact, so you would end up selling as much of your soul as possible. The less soul you have in this body of yours, the easier it is for my son to take control over your personality. But we've sold nothing. We've sold nothing. Unfortunately, I failed on this. You are really strong, but my son shall be stronger than you. It will be painful to him, but I can't wait anymore. It must be done today. If you do not resist, it'll be less painful. Oh my God, my left hand. I felt an excruciating pain. It was terrible. I could scream, but I could not struggle. Come on, is someone going to save us? Come on, this is not how it ends. This is not how it ends. In fact, it's painful anyway. Her voice sounded distant. Very distant. I opened my eyes. It was like at the bottom of an endless ocean. I wondered if I was dying. You're still alive. Who are you? My name is Cedric. My mother must have already spoken to you about me. Where am I? We are inside your mind. In this exact moment, we are sharing your body. Friendly? For now. What do you want from me? I thought you already knew that. My mother wants to put me in your body. And she also wants me to take over your mind. The ritual has begun. Do not fight. And why would I do that? We can make a deal. A deal? I hate my mother. That manipulative hell of a witch. She kept me prisoner all this time. She just wants to have control over everything. I have no intention of following her plan. And I don't believe we can live as one whole. But we can share the same body. One of us might always be in control. Which one of us, you or me? It depends on who has the strongest will. Okay? It's not so bad. The one that is not in control can still be heard. Yes, I accept. No, I don't want this. I don't want this. I knew you couldn't be that stupid, Faust. Okay, admit it, I tricked you. I got all the soul I needed to get free. And our special night together. What? So that's how you got free. What's happening? That witch imprisoned me. She took my better side, transforming me into this simple being, and enslaved me. She has forced me to use my gifts to trick men and women in order to make them trade their souls for their foolish desires. You're just another one of her slaves. You accepted to serve her in order to escape the punishment for suicide. You know very well who is responsible for my suicide. Your mother manipulated me into doing that. Doing what I did. Just like she's been doing it for centuries with so many people. And it's your fault. I'm not guilty of my mother's actions. I didn't ask to die. No, but she was only able to keep you imprisoned with her because you accepted to. I don't want to die, for God's sake. I couldn't imagine she would go through all this. Change the past? How many souls has she collected to do this? She is already weak for having started the ritual. Give me what's left of your soul, Faust, so I can have a body and then enough power to vanquish her. All my soul? You already condemned. At least she won't be able to alter the past this way. Ha 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 ha. Are you really going to give her all your soul so she can get rid of all of this? My deal is better option, Faust. Faust, don't believe him. Once he gets into your body, he'll imprison your personality. If you take my deal, I will grant you a wish. Even though your personality might be gone, I shall grant it to you. How do you know you're going to grant it all? Let's make a bet. I bet 100 in my soul that I will fulfill my promise. That means if I do not fulfill it, I'll lose all my soul, and control over your body will be all yours. If she finishes the ritual and finishes his mother's ritual, your father, your grandfather, and all your ancestors shall not exist anymore. They will simply be gone. You will not exist either. Time in that place was a strange thing. I could not define if I was taking the fastest decision of my whole life, or if hours went by while I was deciding. No solution seemed good enough. I decided to give her my soul, which would be sweet. I decided to take his deal, which is the easy way out. But who can trust him? I faced him. I won't make a deal with anybody. Silly boy, he is much more powerful than you. This is my body. This is my mind. This is my soul. Get out of here now. Silly boy, if that's what you want. Deal with him by yourself. You're brave, Faust. You really are a part of me. My body and soul are mine. A sword made of dark light came in his hand. Ooh. Star Wars. Nothing but Star Wars. Say goodbye. Ah! He struck as hard as he could. Whooshing! Before he could hit me, something stopped him. What's this? It is the barrier of your will. That is why it's necessary for you to sell a large part of your soul. You do not have enough power to stop me. He repeatedly hit my barrier, over and over. It is useless to resist. I'll destroy your will. The barrier began to crack. Ah! He jumped with everything he got towards the barrier, striking it furiously. I had to do something. I had to attack him. Ah! My barrier shuddered. And from it came a big thorn. Ah! That stabbed Cedric's body. Oh no! He vanished. He was absorbed by my barrier. I could feel myself regaining consciousness. Cedric! He's here, but so am I, witch. What did you do to him? I just resisted. Let me talk to her, Faust. But now I have to put up with his voice in my head. My eyes rolled back, and my body convulsed in a spasm. The howling in the voice that came out was no longer mine. Now it's me, Mother. And what has he done to you, my son? He fought back. Now I have to share my body with him, and he has more control than I do. I will not stand for this long. Think wisely about what you're going to do, Cedric. Shut up, Faust. I gotta do what I gotta do. Quickly complete the ritual, son. Before he regains control, use your blood to rewrite history. Then I saw myself looking at the dagger, as if I was considering what to do. Then I saw myself throwing the book away and plunging the dagger straight into her heart. But why? You've imprisoned me for so long. You could have let me go. You could have let me live another life already. But my son, it wouldn't have been you. Die for once, witch. After some time. We're back at the pub in Dublin. Many people go through this pub. However, none of them are ordinary people. Ordinary people just don't see it. They go by without even noticing the pub. Only the insane, the restless, and the misfits find this place. Take the man sitting in front of me, for example. In reality, he is two. Two men, two very different persons, same body. One of them is son of a crazy mother and a cursed father. The other spent all his life searching for a missing part of himself. Both were incomplete. So, do you want the usual? Yeah, the usual. Why do you like this pub so much, Mr. Faust? Besides the drunks who never leave this place, you are our most loyal customer. This was the first place I went to when I got here. That must have left quite a mark on me. You never think of going back to your homeland? You know I can't. And you know that if you really want to, you can. Yeah, I know. But I also know that some things aren't worth the price we must pay. A happy ending. Alright, video number 4, we ended it. Thank you. Oh my god, we did it. We did it. Alright. Woo-hoo! I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun playing it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun playing it. I had fun doing the voices. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Alright, let's get this game out of the background. Let's go back and let's quit. Yes, we're leaving the game. You guys can't see that, but I saw it. So there's no more game audio in the background. Thank God. It was creepy music. I knew if we stayed true to ourselves, chat, that we would come out victorious at the end. I hope you like the good boy scenario. Boy, I tell ya, I think that if we chose to give in to some indulgences throughout the game and sell a little bit of our soul here and there, I don't think the ending would be the same. I think the witch would win. There's always a good story and a bad story. And if you choose all the indulgences, if you choose to give in to the temptation, to sell your soul, to get things easy now instead of working hard for them, because life isn't easy, you don't just get things. And when you just get things without working for them, you don't cherish them as much, you don't honor or respect it as much. So make that a lesson to you. Be good, everyone. Be good. Be good. I hope you like this gameplay. Again, Gothamites friends, maybe sometime in the future we'll go through and we'll do the bad version. We'll be bad. We'll be the worst of the worst. And we'll see where the story takes us. Maybe we can still make it out alive. I don't know. Maybe we can repent if we do that storyline. But in general, a good boy. We kept all our will, all our soul, all our energy, and it was allow us to be victorious in the end. We did it, Chad. Together, we did it. We did it. Again, if you like this playlist, this gameplay series, please hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Share this video with some friends. We like to do funny stuff like this all the time with voices and characters and things like that. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun doing it. I like to do character voices. With that being said, today we started this gameplay before midnight. We started late at night. We started on January 8th. Now it's January 9th. We're almost halfway through the first month of 2020. And this is our first gameplay series of 2020. I really appreciate your support. Gothamites friends, again, thumbs up. Please hit this subscribe button, little bell notification, so that you know when our next video is coming. Don't know when it'll be. We usually try and do stuff now, one video every week or 2 weeks. You know, we're trying to get back into the groove. We got a new iPhone 11 this year, so we're going to be back to vlogging and some Snapchatting and things like that. And I hope to make some more videos and more content. And I hope you're there with me to enjoy it. With that being said, you guys take care. Happy 2020. Hope you're safe, happy, and healthy. Please leave a comment below for anything you like. And have a good day, Gothamites.